This is Miss Schroyer with Chapter 12, What About the Electric Chair? Tuesday, January 8th, 1935. The next morning seems just like normal, with Natalie watching the sunrise and then asking for lemon cake. And my mom telling her she's a silly sweet pea and she can't have it. My mom has a little slip of paper Mr. Purdy gave her taped to the icebox door. Twice now she's asked my father how early he thinks she should call. I hurry past the Madamans on the way down to the boat for school. The fog's in and everything is gray. The fog horns bellow deep, low notes. First one end of the island, then the other. When I get to the Trixels, Teresa Madaman sticks her head out. "Moose, can I come with you?" "To school?" I ask. "Don't you have kindergarten at the Canadas apartment?" Teresa ducks her head back inside. "Janet, I'm sorry. I have to go to school with Moose today." I hear her yell. Janet is B. Trixel's daughter. She is the same age as Teresa, but that is the one and only similarity they have. "Mommy," Janet whines, "Teresa's escaping again." "Teresa, you can't go out. I told your mommy I'd look after you. You know that." I hear B. Trixel call. "Ugh," Teresa groans. "When is my mom getting back from the hospital? Having a baby couldn't possibly take this long. Do you think she went shopping?" "Teresa," B. Trixel calls. "Come get me as soon as you get home," Teresa hisses and ducks back inside. When I get down to the Frank M. Cox, Piper is there waiting for me. I've been so caught up with Natalie, I forgot all about Piper's project. I wonder how long before she brings it up. "Boys first," she says. For a second I hesitate, wondering if she has the gangplank booby-trapped. "You know, Moose, I owe you an apology," she clatters across the gangplank behind me. "For what?" I ask, thinking of at least 300 things she could be apologizing for. "I should have made you meet with my dad. I was just worried about your sister is all. But now that she's safely off the island," what do I say to this? "She's got to know Nat's back. My father told everyone when he didn't show up for the party at the officers' club, right?" "Oh," I say. "Oh, do you accept my apology or not?" "I accept your apology." "Okay," Piper says, "and I just wanted to explain something else too. Helping me with the laundry isn't against the warden's rules." Here it comes. "Oh, really?" I say. "You bet," she says. "All right, let's ask your dad if it's okay," I say. "Do you ask permission to put on your underwear every morning?" "I'm just pointing out. I know exactly what you're pointing out, but no one here sticks to those stupid rules. You're the only one, Moose Flanagan." I shrug. "And besides that, you'll be going back on your word. You told my dad you'd help me. You promised." "Why should I help you? You treat me like something stuck to the bottom of your shoe." She smiles her most charming smile. "I'll be nice now." "No, you won't. Well, for a little while anyway." I laugh. It sneaks out the corner of my mouth before I can stop it. She laughs too. An icy wind blows her hair off her shoulders and bites through my sweater. "Let's get inside," she says. The boat pitches in the wake of the big ferry. I walk as if I've just learned how. Grasping the side of the door, I get myself inside the cabin where it's warm and steamy like hot chocolate. Piper's cheeks and the tip of her nose are rosy. Her long hair is blown every which way. The cabin is empty except for 2 guards and a scrawny little man in a suit. The scrawny man is handcuffed to one of the guards. The hair on the back of my neck stands up. "Oh, that's Weasel on his way to court," Piper says. "What for?" "Another appeal, probably. He's one of those convicts that knows as much about the law as the lawyers do. They call them jailhouse lawyers. My dad says Weasel could convince the hens they're better off with the foxes in charge, and then persuade the jury it was the chicken's best interest to be eaten. You know Annie would never do this if there was even the slightest chance she'd get in trouble for it. She's back to her plan now. You don't know Annie, and neither would Jimmy. Not if it were really against the rules," Piper says. I look at Weasel again. Forget it, Piper. What if I promise to be nice to your sister? Will you then, she asks. I'll think about it, I say. Well, think fast, because I'm doing it today. You'll be nice to Natalie no matter what? Promise, swear to God, she says. Never call her names, never tell your dad stuff about her, treat her really kind? Double swear to God. She holds up her hand like someone swearing her in. I stare at her right through her pretty brown eyes. There's something true in those eyes and something false, too. I nod. All right. You'll help? I suppose. I say, careful not to look at Weasel again. She rubs her hands together. We're in business. All you need to do is talk about Alcatraz. Get people in the right mood. You'll talk up the place, kind of like the warm-up. And I'll tell a few people, then let the word spread. You must know some Alcatraz stories, she says, about the boat motor grinds beneath our feet. Inside her notebook, she shows me a small sign. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Get your clothes laundered by Al Capone and other world-famous public enemies. All clothes cleaned on Alcatraz at the only laundry facility in the world run by convicted felons, including notorious Scarface Al and Machine Gun Kelly. Only cost 5 cents. I groan. Al Capone. It's only one little mention. She flushes her movie star smile. Nope, not doing it. She ignores this. We walk off the boat now, just behind Weasel and his guards. Follow my lead. Then when I leave,